few days into the devastating Mayurbhanj forest fires that have been raging on in the northernmost district of Orissa for the past few days. Mayurbhanj is home to India's sixth largest elephant and tiger reserve, Simlipal, and Asia's second largest biosphere. The reason for this critical urgent appeal is a number of reasons. The first one being that Mayurbhanj is an ecologically complex and very sensitive zone, and we are home to the world's only melanistic tiger. In a few hours, we would know if the last melanistic tiger of the world is alive or not. These fires have been absolutely devastating for wildlife, for human life, and for the indigenous communities who call Simlipal their home and have done so historically. Over the past few years and the past few decades, we have seen the absolute the desertification and the route to desertification which we have chosen as a state for North Orissa and Simlipal especially. Over the last few years, we've seen rampant poaching, we've seen illegal mining, illegal construction, and human activity that has not been sanctioned by any conservationist or naturalist. We are an extremely sensitive zone. The entire district of Mayurbhanj depends on this forest for its livelihood. We have seen that there are hardly any civil society groups that are telling us what is happening within Simlipal. We are being told the numbers that tourism has brought to Simlipal. However, we have not been told the state of the animals. In the past few years, there was a commission called the Justice M.B. Shah Commission, which said that for 59,000 crore was illegally mined through the decade. To provide perspective, this is almost a fourth of Orissa's state's gross domestic product. This was done by a People's Archive of Rural India PARI report last year. What's shocking itself is that even though this Shah Commission has recommended the CBI to do a probe of the illegal mining and the devastating consequences it's had for North Orissa, not one mining license has been revoked, no authority has been pulled up or questioned, and we still do not have conservationists and naturalists on ground in Mayurbhanj right now to assess the situation. What we are seeing is the death of North Orissa in flames. This is a request to state, to central, to the environmental ministry, to any of the Odiyas living within India or abroad to make some noise for what is going to happen, catalyzed by climate change in our state. Cyclone Foni and now the forest fires, Cyclone Amphan, the global health pandemic all over the world. This is just the beginning for what life will look like on a daily basis if Odiyas do not wake up and call action. We need to make sure our elected representatives are held accountable for what they are doing in Orissa today. Climate change needs to be on people's policy recommendations. Elected representatives need to be voted in because of what they are doing to stop climate change or to reverse the effects that we are having and expediting because of climate change. I'm inviting any media who is interested in covering what is happening in Mayurbhanj today to the Belgaria Palace, which is an 18th century boutique property run by the erstwhile royal family, where we are hoping to provide a venue for media to come and report unbiasedly, fair, independent reporting, which is what is the need of the hour. And thank you to all the state media who have shown interest, who have flown down, sent their correspondents to cover what's happening on ground. The world is watching, and Orissa is at the forefront of climate change action as a state in India.